Hello, everyone. This is Daniel Hall, and welcome to this very special webinar presentation. And, I'm very, very excited about this particular presentation because it actually takes us back to a marketing method that may seem a bit old school to you, but nonetheless is still very, very powerful. And because many folks today sort of overlook it, they do so at their peril, and those people that actually glom onto this idea that we're about to present and truly understand what's going on with it do very, very well, or at least can do very, very well. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is essentially using special reports, okay, within your business. Now, I'll give you a little background on what I've done with them, and one of the reasons why we decided to bring this training to you, and that is, actually, I started my business with a special report back in the early days. Let's say 2005, 2006. I did a special report for my cruise speaking program, and essentially built my first, I think, 6,000 people on my list by giving away that special report, okay? And it has actually evolved, and I still use special reports even to this day. In fact, many times, and you probably have witnessed this if you've been on any of my webinars before, where I'll do a webinar, and then a couple days after the webinar, you'll get a PDF, special report, or cheat sheet, or follow-along guide. I've called it a number of different things, that I then send as a follow-up, basically the notes for the underlying webinar, right? Well, this is a great way to actually not only use it as an opt-in or a lead magnet, in other words, use it as part of the quid pro quo, as essentially incentive for people to jump on your list, which is one great way to use special reports. But also, you could use it, as I have after a webinar, to do a special report based on the webinar as a selling tool. Okay, and it's just so powerful, and I've seen just huge increases in conversion using a special report in conjunction with a webinar. So I have been wanting to show folks essentially what this is all about, and how they could best benefit from using special reports in multitudinous, various ways within their business. And for that, I wanted to bring on my longtime friend and fellow colleague in the publishing space, Ellen Violet, who is really just a master when it comes to using special reports for promotion and for conversions, and essentially to make more money and to bond better and more thoroughly with your target audience. So I want to welcome you to today's call, Ellen. Thank you so much for being here. And what do you have in today's program for us?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here. And today we're going to talk about what a special report actually is, because some people really don't even understand, what constitutes it. And then how to use it in business. And as you said, a lot of people just don't even realize how powerful they can be and have overlooked them because they think it's old school. And
exactly.
My feeling is that there are certain things that are tried and true, and they work for a reason, and I think this is one of them.
Absolutely. So go ahead and I know that you've got a PowerPoint for us, because I know you've got a great presentation. So why don't you go ahead and bring that up, and I'm going to talk to folks here for just a second as you do that, because here's the deal. When you are able to use a special report in conjunction, particularly with some other media, either with the special report going first, or the special report buttressing or supporting some other thing that you're doing, either a podcast or a webinar or whatever else you're doing. It's really a super it's like it's really like glue almost in such that people are attracted to being able to download a special report and of course it also appeals to the different learning styles, right? A lot of folks don't really like what we're doing right now. They don't like to watch, they don't really like to listen, but they would much rather read. And some folks like to use it in conjunction with a webinar or a video so that they can sort of follow along. And lots of people have told me that what they like to do is they like to watch a training and then use the special report as a follow-up, right? As a way to, as a reference to go back and sort of pull out the finer points of whatever topic is being covered. So at any rate, I see that you've got the PowerPoint presentation up for us, Ellen. So let me go ahead and turn the virtual microphone over. And first off, tell us what we're going to be learning, and you have the floor.
Okay, so let's get started. So this is how to build a massive targeted list with very little effort and without spending a penny. So what I want you to ask yourself is, do you consider yourself a writer? Just take a second to answer that. And if you said yes, then this is going to be very easy for you. And if you said no, it's still going to be very easy for you. And that's what I love about special reports. Because if you can write a grocery list, you can build a massive targeted list without spending any money. And you can build multiple lists, and that's really cool. So I kind of gave it away, but what is it? It's writing special reports. And what's cool is not only can you build lists, but you can make money doing it. So what's a special report? I think people get kind of confused about this. My definition of a special report is a fiction document that ranges from a few pages to around 30 pages and generally contains highly specialized information on a specific topic. So the anatomy of a special report, how do they work? So you begin with a problem that your target market has and needs solved, or a topic they want to know more about. It provides information or a practical solution that can then be implemented quickly and easily. And the benefit to your market is that it fills an immediate need. And when people have a need and they want it filled now. And so that makes it in demand. And also, if they can't get that information anywhere else, it provides very high value at a low cost. And so it becomes a very easy buying decision for them. And that's true when I say buying, whether they're actually paying for it or they're giving you their name and their email address. Either way, they still have to really want it. The benefit for you as the author is that it's fast and easy to write and can be written in a few minutes or hours. And it doesn't normally require in-depth knowledge or research. And even if you need to do some, it's so easy. I mean, with special reports, you can just go on Google. You can look for something like, the best ways to do X and write a report from it really quickly. You can generate leads the same day, unlike ebooks, which take more time to create, format, and publish. And even in my 3 days to ebook cash workshop, people write them in 3 days because that's what I teach them to do. But sometimes people get bogged down with formatting and publishing, and you don't have to deal with that with special reports. And this one really surprises people, but you can actually charge more than you get for ebooks in many cases. And a lot of times you can thank Kindle for that because they've made ebooks so cheap. So how do you write a special report? I love this because it's just 5 easy steps. So you pick one problem or one topic that your market wants solved or explained. You write a title that connects with your audience. You make a grocery list of items that would fall under that topic, and then you just write a paragraph or two, or more if you want to, about each one, and then get an eye-grabbing cover, and that's it. Okay, that's it. I mean, it's really so simple. I mean, so many times I literally knock them out in minutes. Now, I will say the most important piece is picking the right topic. It has to be based on what your target market wants. And it has to connect with them on an emotional level, especially your title. It's very important that you get a really good title. Oh no, what just happened? Oh well. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take the special report and you're going to find the topic And what you want to do is you want to look at what people's problems are and then solve them, right? So what I did was I did a Google Hangout, and I found out that there were a lot of different ways to do it, and I found it to be very frustrating. And so I ended up hiring a coach for $450 to learn how to do it, and I still found it very confusing. And so I figured, if this is hard for me, it must be hard for other people. And so let's find, let's share the easy way to do it, because I figured out there was one way to do it that you couldn't mess it up. So that's what I did. So I wrote a report on that. The next one I wrote was, people write ebooks and then they launch them on Kindle, and usually they do it without success because they aren't sufficiently prepared. So the solution to this one was Kindle Bestseller Planner, 5 things you must do before you launch your Kindle ebook. So that's another special report that people really need to know. Problem number 3, people don't make much money selling one ebook or book at a time. They want to sell a lot of them. So I wrote a special report called How to Sell Ebooks by the Hundreds Step by Step. And then in parentheses, it works for books too. But you see, each one of these has one problem, one solution, and something that really people are struggling with. And that's how you want to do it. Another way to do it is, let's say, what if you write an ebook and it flies off the shelf, so to speak? Well, this recently happened to me with one of my ebooks. It got a 12% conversion rate. So now I'm writing a special report as a prequel. So, you never want to send people to something usually and just have them buy unless it's some kind of special. And so by having the special report come first, it leads them into the buying of the product. Now, what I really want you to understand is some leads are better than others, okay? You don't have to get a ton of leads on a single offer to build a list quickly. But what you do want, if you can get them, are buyers, because buyers buy, and so they're more valuable. But I was saying that, I got 827 leads in a couple months, and I looked at the offers that I did, and I noticed that I got mostly between 85 and 150 leads on each one. But I had a couple that only got 10. But guess what? One of those was a low-cost offer where they bought it. So those were very valuable leads. So, people ask, well, how many offers do I need to do? Well, when I started my business, I got 1,600 leads in 2 weeks, and from a single offer, and I was instantly in business. But it was a different time. A lot of gurus and experts won't tell you that. They'll come on and they'll just say, oh, I got all this and you can get it too. And they're giving you numbers from, 5, 6, 10 years ago. I'm telling you what's happening now. I did 8. So that's more of, what you can expect in today's market. So to do this, you need to have a killer title. That's really important. So we said, you get your topic, and then you've got to get your killer title. So this is essential in order to get people to want your special report. Sometimes people just get lazy, or they just don't understand, how to do it, or they'll do something where they write a title, but then they write a special report or an ebook, and it doesn't correlate. It's like they picked the wrong one. It doesn't quite work. So you've got to pick the right title. It's got to be in alignment with what you're actually saying in your report. And the benefits are always more important than the features or anything like that, but emotion trumps benefit. Okay, that's what's most important, is that you connect immediately, where somebody goes, oh yeah, I got it. Because as I said, the truth is people don't want to give you their email and their address, and they don't want to give you money, but if it's something that they really feel, oh my God, I've got to have this, they're going to do it. And sometimes they're even going to be excited about it. So I believe that eye candy plus ear candy equals massive leads. Eye candy is your cover. Ear candy is how it sounds when they hear your title. Okay, so that's how you get the leads. And you want to use buzzwords and phrases because they elicit emotion. So words like rich and millionaire or millions, secrets, lose weight and keep it off, lose weight fast, quick and easy. So here are some examples. So I went and I kind of just, went surfing around the net looking for things, and I found these. So how to get rich on the internet. Internet marketing millionaires reveal, and it was a bunch of interviews with marketing millionaires. A skill few people know that could help you easily earn over £1 million a year. Okay, well, that's like, okay, nobody knows it, so it's an insider secret, and you can make £1,000,000. Wow. Or digital millionaire blueprint. Okay, this gets people's attention. 7 psychological secrets to maximum sales. Or mine was how to start a Google Hangout, and I said the easy way and why you should, and I thought maybe you should say quick and easy way, because that seems to be something people like. But what I will do is test them and see which one works better. But I just want to give you some more ideas. So there are 3 ways to use special reports to get massive leads fast and free, and this is where it gets exciting. So there are bonus giveaways, funnel lead-ins, which can be free or for sale, or you can just outright sell your special reports. So what are bonus giveaways? As I said, this is how I started, and it's where a bunch of people in a given niche or interested in a given topic get together and they all give something away for free. And then they all promote it, and they all build their list from the people who are opting in and taking them up on their bonus offers. So people sometimes get confused about this, but what it is each one of the people gives a bonus, and so when people come to that site, they have to opt in to whichever list they want the bonuses from. So they might go into multiple lists. So each person that's sending the list is going to get people from the other JVs. Okay, they're also going to get some people that came from their own list, but they're going to get a lot of fresh leads as well. Now, these are 2 of the big ones that I participated in recently. Actually, the Healthy Wealthy was a little bit longer ago, but Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise with Stephanie Mulak, Joe Rubino, and Carolyn Hansen. And one I just did a little bit ago was Divine Biz with Dr. Ann Prusel. Now, the key to this is you've got to be seen in front of people that are interested in what you have to offer. Okay, there have been times when I put a bonus offer with somebody's offer and it just wasn't the right target audience. When that happens, you're not going to get a lot of leads. You may not get any leads. The thing is to not get disappointed and to understand that it may not be your offer. It may be that you were in front of the wrong people. Okay, but if you start putting it in front of the right people and you're still not getting any a buzz on it, then you've got to look at what your topic is and what your title is and how your cover looks. Okay, so what are funnel lead-ins? Well, it's a series of products that you can sell one right after another in what we call a funnel. So you might have a special report that you sell for $9.97 or $7 or that you give away, and then it could go to another product. It could actually be $17, $27, $47. It goes to another product, and they just keep going up. And you want to try to sell to buyers as long as they want to continue to buy. Okay, but what you don't want to do is not get started because you don't have enough offers. So, you want to start with what you have because you can start making really good money with just a few offers, and then as you add more offers, you're going to make even more money. You can also have downsells, so when they don't buy, you offer them something cheaper. So let's say they buy up to $97 and you get to $197 and they don't buy. Well, you could give them something that was maybe either $97 or less as another offer. Okay, so you can do that. Or it might just be an add-on. Like if you have a Bed Bath & Beyond where you live, what I love about Bed Bath & Beyond is when you get up to the counter, they've got all these little tchotchkes laid out there, and they're $5, $3, all under $10. And once you've got your credit card out and you're already, let's say, spending, in this case, $97, you go, well, what's a few more bucks? And so you might take an add-on, okay? And it's the same thing with this. So a downsell might be an add-on. It might not be a whole big product. So if you're wondering why it's called a funnel, it's because you will have the most buyers at the lowest price at the top. That's the biggest part of the funnel. And then as the prices get higher and higher, you get fewer and fewer buyers. So your funnel gets narrower, but you make a lot more money. You can also sell your special reports. They can be standalone offers, and they generally sell from $5 to $17. So here are some examples of what I did. So I was in Entrepreneur to Expert, and unfortunately I made a mistake and I didn't actually look at how many leads I got right when I did the offer. But I looked before I started to do this course, and at that point I had 112. So that's why I said 112 plus leads. So on this one I did a bundle, and it included this special report, which is how to get a Kindle bestseller, build a list, and get paid to do it without a website. And that was a 5-page special report, and I said, it'll reveal the exact strategy you can use if you don't have a website, tools of the trade, and more. And then in parentheses, even resources if you decide to add a website. So that one was not a standalone. But you can take your special report and you can turn it into a webinar and then have that as a bundle. Okay, so it just skipped them. 3 ways to sell them. Okay, so anyway, I had some other examples, but that's okay. So there are 3 ways to sell them. So you can sell your reports directly from your website, and that's $7 to $17 generally. $5, I sell them for $5 on Fiverr. Okay, on my website I start at $7. And and you can sell them on third-party sites like Fiverr and Kindle, but they're 99 cents on Kindle, and they've got to be 5,000 words. On Fiverr, there's no minimum, and I can sell them for way more money. And I do that, and it's great. And I don't make tons of money, but I make enough money that it actually pays for all my design work. So my covers are all free. So, and you can sell them as part of a funnel and start them at $7 to $9.97 as well. And when you give reports away or you sell them for $7 to $17, again, it's a low cost, low risk investment. So, you can give 100% money back guarantee on sales, and it's a real no-brainer at that point. So people will pay for them. And even without an upsell, you're getting buyers, and then you can sell them something else because buyers buy. So even if you get them in for $7 or $9, but then you're upselling them to other things later, you're still going to make a lot of money. And remember, buyers are always going to have something new that they want to learn, and so you can knock out special reports quickly and keep your buyers happy and engaged with funnels that make you even more sales. Or, as I said, just sell the reports. But one of the things that I like to do is survey my list and find out what they're interested in, and then you can start knocking out your products, starting with your special report. And you can reuse them. And what I mean by this is, the great thing is if you start doing a lot of bonus offers, you don't want to have to make a lot of pages and everything. But if you use WordPress and OptimizePress, what you can do is you just hit a button and it says duplicate, and then you've got the same page and you just swipe it out. So one says welcome to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and another one says, welcome to Entrepreneur to Expert, and you just change out the autoresponder and you're good to go. So it's really easy. Okay, that's why I said, you can use the same ones over and make it easy on yourself. So if you want to do that, WordPress, I make my WordPress sites really easily in HostGator, and my link for that is tinyurl.com/top hosting, the number 4 and the letter U, if people want to go through me. And I use OptimizePress, and I'll tell you something. When I started using OptimizePress, my web bills went down by 90%. 90%. And then I didn't have to wait for a web person to be available, and I could go in there and do it myself. I could do a lot more offers, make a lot more money, because I wasn't at the mercy of somebody. So I'm a huge fan of this. I use it. I recommend it. It's a one-time cost, not expensive, and it's at tinyurl.com/optimize-it. Wow. So you do need a good-looking cover. Okay, and the way that I get professional-looking covers for peanuts is, as I said, with Fiverr. So what I do is I sell my special reports there, and then I use the profits for my design work, so it doesn't cost me anything. Or you can make the covers yourself. But if you're not good at making the covers yourself, please use Fiverr. It's just not worth it. They need to look good. If you're going to make your own covers, though, you can design a good image in GIMP or Photoshop, and then make your cover. So you want to go to www.gimp.org, or you can get a free trial of Photoshop at https://creative.adobe.com/products/download/Photoshop. creative.adobe.com/products/download/Photoshop. So there are 4 ways to market for free. Okay, you can promote in social media, and if you're going to do that, free reports work best there. People don't really like to buy stuff directly in social media. They do buy stuff, though, like in Facebook from sponsored ads, but then again, you're paying for it. So to promote for free, for promote in social media, you want to do free if you're not going to spend any money. Also, they've recently changed their, I don't know if it's their algorithms, but their approach, and you want to promote in your fan page and not on your personal page. Okay, also you can promote on bonus offers, and again, these are free. Find people who are either doing group bonus offers or have a product where you can give a bonus offer with their offer. So for instance, I'm working with a woman on her bestseller launch, and her topic is grieving widows, and I have another client who's written a book on grieving widows. Now this one has a lot to do with finances, the other one doesn't, but now I put them both together, and so my one client can give a bonus to the other client's offer with her book. So bonus offers can make you a lot of money because you get a lot of leads, and then you can get those to change into buyers. But I love bonus offers. Like I said, I started my business with them. They've been very good to me. So 4 ways to market for free. So you can promote for under $10 on joint venture group offers. Now I haven't seen a lot of these, but I did get a message not that long ago where somebody asked me to be in this, and they were just taking reports and different offers and giving them for under $10. So they had to be of higher value. So I have a report that I sell for 17, so I sold it for 10 on this. And now you're getting buyers directly. Also, you can have affiliates promote for you. Okay, affiliates are great, and I find that a lot of authors particularly don't really use affiliates enough, and they don't think about how important affiliates are. But a really easy way to understand it is that if you have a report that you're selling for $10 and you sell 10 of them, you make $100. But if you have 10 people selling 10 of them, they make $1,000 and you get half. You get $500 plus your $100 is $600. So you make 6 times more money, or is it 5 times more money? But the point is you make a lot more money. So you want to have much more also. Okay, giving it away in social media. So if you give it away in social media, here's what I want you to understand is you can make you can build your social media up very quickly. So a lot of people that I work with, I don't know if this is true for Daniel as well, but they don't have very many followers. Well, it's easy to get 2,000 followers in Twitter because Twitter will let you just sit there all day long and just add people in as you go till you get to 2,000. Once you get to 2,000, you can only have 10% more that you follow than are following you. But in that case, there's a program called Manage Flitter with an F, Manage Flitter, and then you can see who's not really active, and you can unsubscribe them and then get more people in, and then you just keep going. Okay, so you can do this. Google Plus, you can add 1 to 500 people a day, so you can get in front of a lot of people quickly. Again, you've got to think about this and not just say, well, okay, I'm going to do 1 at a time when there's a way to do, you can get 500 at a time. So the way you do that is you add circles of people instead of 1 person at a time. Okay, so just know that if you add too many people at a time, you're going to be temporarily stopped. Also, removing and re-adding people to different circles can get you in trouble, so you don't want that. But here's how you add a circle. So you type in shared a circle plus the keyword. Shared a circle plus self-improvement, shared a circle plus laws of attraction, whatever that is, and it'll bring up all the different groups of people. Okay, so what you want to do, well, let me just go back for a second on the other one. So what you want to do is just look for the groups of people that you want, and then you just add them in. So next you can go to LinkedIn, and you can connect with a lot of people in a day and connect quickly that way as well. So on LinkedIn, what you do is you go into the menu bar and you want to bring down the Connections tab. And the Connections tab will start bringing up a lot of people, and you can keep in touch with them, and you can start having one-on-one talks with them, and you can get to see what they do, and then you can bring them in as affiliates, or bring them in and get them to give your special report as well. You can also upgrade, and if you upgrade, you get more targeted connections. So let's say you want to get realtors. You can just go in and put realtors. You can put realtors, I think, in different states or whatever, and do that. And then you can really target who you're sending your special report to. Okay, bonus offers. You can offer your special report in bonus offers, and as I said, I do this every chance I get. It's super easy, and it builds and refreshes my list. And you can also record it and offer an MP3. I said you could do a webinar, even easier, you can do an MP3. I use Instant Teleseminar, and my link to that is instanttelesemiнаrsnow.com. If anybody wants to go through me and do that, you just send me an email with your receipt, and I will give you a training on it. I've been using Instant Teleseminar since they opened the doors. I love it because it's very reliable, and I found that when I tried to use the free ones, that they just don't work very well. But there is a free one people can use. It's Audacity, and you can. It's not Audacity.com. You have to Google it to see what the URL is. And then we've got the JV under $10 offers. So as I said, building a list of buyers is better than building a list from a freebie offer. Because what happens with a freebie offer, and I do this myself, you go, there's something you want, it's free, you get it, and then the minute I get it, I opt out. So you have a much higher opt-out rate when you got a free one. And as we said, buyers buy. So remember, small numbers can make you a lot of money. So don't get down on yourself if you're not getting huge numbers of buyers. And then leveraging with affiliates. So you can get affiliates to sell your special reports for you, as we mentioned. And you can give them, 50, 60 to 100% of the money. And 100% is best because it's such a low price product. So, affiliates have the opportunity to promote whatever they want. What they're going to want to promote is things that their list is interested in, but given that they're interested in it, they're going to want the ones they can make the most money with. Okay, so since they're not going to make a lot of money on the front end with you, you want to give them as high a percentage as possible. And remember, you're going to get the buyers, so then you can sell them more higher price products later. So where can you get affiliates? Well, as I said, you can get them by talking to people, by creating relationships, but also you can go to third-party sites. So there's ClickBank, PayDot, JVZoo, PaySpree, and getting your own and getting them on your own list. Okay, but these are just some of the places to get started. And the cool thing about PaySpree and JVZoo, I believe, is that they pay you right away. So your affiliates are going to be very happy when you use those sites because they get paid in PayPal immediately. Also, if you're in the internet marketing area, you can use Warrior Forum and Warrior Plus. Those are additional third-party sites for getting affiliates. And if you already have your own affiliate program, it's not going to cost you anything to expand your reach. If you don't, and you want to spend, and you don't want to spend money on, then use the third-party sites that I just recommended. And if you want to set up your own, I recommend using One Shopping Cart. That's how I started. It's the most professional, but lowest cost, easy to use, and that's at tinyurl.com/cart setup. Now the cool thing about One Shopping Cart too is you can get a professional trial for 4 weeks. So if you start using affiliates to build your list and then make your offer in the 4th week, it'll pay for itself. And even if it doesn't, you got a month free. So, and you can also become an affiliate of One Shopping Cart, okay, and make money. I make money with them every single month. It's nice to get that extra check. It's free money, and it's something that I believe in. So I hope that this has given you a real overview of how to use special reports in your business, why you should use them, and how you can promote them. But if you'd like to take the next step with me and discover my exact blueprint for creating special reports that can build you a targeted list of hundreds or even thousands of subscribers easily and effortlessly without spending a penny, I would like to share this with you. But first, let me tell you why you should listen to me, since you're coming from Daniel and you may or may not be familiar with me. But I've been on the internet for a decade teaching people digital publishing and internet marketing. I won the Be the Change Award, I've won 2 eLit Awards, and I'm a #1 best-selling author. And I've made hundreds and thousands of dollars online over the years. I've helped many others become best-selling authors as well and created even 6 or even millionaire incomes for them. And as I said, I recently got 827 leads in 60 days with little effort, without spending a penny, and those were targeted leads. And my list had stalled out, and I was, I've been burned with paid traffic, and I just wanted to figure out how to jumpstart it without spending any money on marketing. And so what happened was I got on a call, and I heard a multimillionaire who blew my mind because he said that special reports convert better than video. And it was like, oh my God, it was like that moment where you go, oh, I should have had a V8, because that was all I needed to hear, and I knew exactly what to do. Because I'd been using special reports in the past, and it had just kind of gotten away from me. You know, like I said, you see these shiny objects, you go, well, I'll try this, I'll try that. It's like, no, you know, go to, you know, do what works. You don't need to buy a million different things. Do what works that is easy for you. So I started focusing on special reports again, and everything just took off, and I've continued to keep building my list now. So this is for you if you just don't know how to get started building a list and you're not real tech savvy, or you would just rather write than market other ways, or you've been struggling to build a list but it's just not happening, or you're afraid to try pay-per-click because it just seems too complicated, or like me, you've tried it and all it's done is burn a hole in your pocket. And by the way, I spent $5,000 to learn pay-per-click, and it didn't do anything for me. It was just money wasted. Just continued to elude me. But the good news is anybody can do this. You can do it without out-of-pocket money to start. You can do it without spending a penny on paid traffic. You can do it without spending weeks, months, or years getting it ready to publish, without being an expert in a niche, and without being a writer. So I said, if you can write a grocery list, you can do this. And if you can, you know, go to Google and do some research if you need to. So the benefits of the program are: it takes the guesswork out of the process. You avoid stress and frustration. It eliminates the shiny object syndrome and information overload, because you'll have the information you need to start building a targeted list the fast and easy way. You don't have to be going, oh, this week I'll try this. Oh, this week I'll try that. This didn't work, so now I'll try that one. Okay, now I'm buying this other one. You know, you just don't have to do that anymore. You can get up and running quickly, so you can turn on the traffic hose and start building your list almost instantly. And, you know, the sooner you build a list, the sooner you're going to make money. It's pretty simple. That's how it works. And you can learn my insider secrets based on my own proven experience and from working with a lot of authors. So seriously, I mean, why reinvent the wheel? I've already done the hard work, and you can have the complete blueprint handed to you on a silver platter. So why wouldn't you do that? Well, let me explain. Here's what you're going to get. So Module 1 is how to figure out what to write about that people are hungry for. Module 2 is how to write killer titles to pull in your hot leads and buyers. Number 3 is how to write your jaw-dropping reports the fast and easy way. We'll also talk about formatting in that one. And module number 4, 10 ways to promote your special reports to create massive targeted lists and make money doing it. Okay, so I mean, it's, you know, 4 hours you're going to listen to, and you can be on your way. 4 hours of study, that is not a lot. I mean, some of these programs just go on and on and on. I don't do that. Again, we've got one problem, we've got one solution, or I should say one challenge, which is list building, one easy solution. You're also going to get access to our exclusive private Facebook group for support, feedback, and the ability to get your questions answered when you have them, which is priceless. And you're also going to get a free gold membership for 30 days in my ebook Empire Builders. And what I want to tell you about that is, you know, a lot of people, they'll put you in a membership and then it starts charging you. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you a free month. So, you know, you get one encouragement training, which I do those once a month, and one ebook internet training. And at the gold level, you also get the transcripts, and you get the Q&A with me personally. So this is a $247 value, and the people who are in this really love it. You're also going to get from Daniel real fast affiliate profits, which is so cool because you want to use affiliates. So you'll discover how to use affiliate marketing with what you're already doing to leverage and explode the profit in your business. Or if you just want to do affiliate marketing, you can use it as a blueprint and just focus on that. So the total value of the fast action bonuses is $175, but the this one, the affiliate one, is a $67 value. And then we've got ebook editing for, I said for ebook authors, but it's for anybody who's going to do special reports. Discover the rules that you must follow and the ones you can break, that's in my opinion, when writing an ebook or a special report. Again, that's written for my workshop, so I'm giving you one of the bonuses that normally you could only get with my 3 Days to Ebook Cash workshop, and that's a $97 value. You'll also get a copy of my #1 bestseller, How to Make Money Writing Quick Nonfiction Ebooks Guaranteed. It's in Mobi, it's on Amazon. The reason I'm giving you this is because at the end I show you exactly how to build your WordPress website and optimize press. And it's got all the little snapshots and pictures, and it's super easy. And then finally, you'll get a copy of my special report, which is how to write a killer ebook or book title. And again, same rules apply for special reports. But there's more. You're also going to get our 100% money-back guarantee. So you can try it out for 60 days, and if you aren't extremely happy, just let us know, and you'll get 100% of your money back. But I know, I mean, this is a huge value for what you're going to get, and you're going to love it. But we just want you to know we got you covered. So you're probably wondering what the investment is going to be. And I could easily sell this program for $397, and it would sell like hotcakes because of the value that it delivers. But it's not going to cost that or even half of that. Your total investment for the entire program plus the valuable bonuses is $563, and it's a one-time investment of just $97. That's it, $97. Why so inexpensive? Because Daniel's a good friend and colleague. As he said, we've known each other a long time, and he asked me to give you this special pricing. And so, of course, I agreed. So let me ask you, what would a proven system like this do for your business and your life? Would it eliminate stress, overwhelm, and frustration like it has for me? Listening to call after call, trying to figure out how to get traffic, that just drives me crazy, having to do that. Don't have to do that anymore. Spending money on things that don't work or won't work for you because they're not a good fit. You know, there are a lot of things out there that work, but if you're not going to do them, they're not going to work for you. And I have found that to be the case with me so many times. I want to stick to what's easy. So imagine having a steady stream of hot targeted leads that you can sell to over and over again. And, you know, not just using special reports to sell ebooks, but to sell products, services, coaching, you know, whatever you want, for hundreds and thousands of dollars a year with little extra work and for free. I mean, you don't have to spend any money in marketing. So if this makes sense to you, reserve your spot at danielhallpresents.com/go-report. That's danielhallpresents.com/go-report. Now, I want you to understand, you know, this offer won't be around forever. It's a limited time offer. And when the timer goes to 0, this page automatically redirects, and you can get in later, but you'll have to pay $197. But why pay $100 more? You know, that's silly. So don't get shut out and reserve your copy now. And if you're thinking about it, you know, if you're sitting on the fence and you're thinking, well, I don't know, you know, maybe should I do this, should I not do this? You know, you're going to lose out, and then you're going to be kicking yourself because it's such a small investment for a huge value. It really is. And if you're thinking about it, you know, it means you don't really want to think about it. Say, well, I'll think about it tomorrow, I'll think about it next week. The truth is, people who succeed take action fast. They also spend a lot less money because they get it right away. And if you're not happy with your current situation, really nothing is going to change without taking action, and you have to decide. So now's the time. You know, don't let another day go by without getting the information you need to finally start selling books and ebooks and other products and services by the truckload, and start living your dream life. Start living the life you want to live, and not just being, you know, led from thing to thing to thing in frustration and stress. There's just no reason for it. So reserve your spot. It's at danielhallpresents.com/go-report. And I want to... Hi, Daniel.
Hello there. Thank you. Wonderful job. And I was actually taking notes as you were going along, Ellen. And the other thing I wanted folks to know is it's very likely that that you would actually be on the page where you're watching this video is at danielhallpresents.com/go-report. So if you see the add to cart button below this video, or the sales page right below this video, then you're in the right spot, and you can get this very special deal. And again, it is a very special deal. This is a wonderful value. And if you see that countdown timer ticking above you or above this video, and you've already decided to to grab this very special offer, then go ahead and get it now before this timer ticks to 0, because once it does, then this page, as Ellen says, automatically redirects, and you end up paying $197 for this program. And of course, you don't want that. We would be great with that, frankly. Why not? But we know that that's not what's best for you. So again, if this is something that you have decided to do, go ahead and grab it right now while the grabbing is good at this really fabulous price of just $97. So with that, I want to encourage each and every one of you to use special reports in your business. They're really so versatile. They could be used as a list builder. They could be sold. You could use it to augment any other type of marketing that you're doing, like this training, for example, okay, or any other type of podcast or webinar or anything like that. You could have an accompanying special report that, again, buttresses or supports that underlying media and the underlying offer. So I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that. And with that, thank you, Ellen. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to teach my folks. And go grab this, folks, and we will see you on the flip side. You're not going to be sorry that you got this, by the way. I really, really think that it's just a technology, special reports, and using special reports is a technology that's really basic, and yet so powerful, so that even if you are a technophobe, or even if you are having if you have problems with technology, then this is a really, really powerful strategy that you can do. You absolutely can do this, especially with Ellen's coaching and help within this program. So with that, thank you, folks. I encourage you to get this now.